Alright, going live with the Outer Worlds. I'm just going to have to do a little copy and paste. Need to change a setting. The Outer Worlds. Save that. Copy that. Send it to my phone. Alright, and now I can watch my chat. Always a good thing. And I have some cool. I have audio. That is always a good thing. And then just one more. Go to Discord and we'll go to Notes. Check it out down below. Boom. Let's do this. This is exciting. Alright, Supernova mode is the hardest difficulty and can be only selected at the start of the game as recommended for advanced players. If you reduce the difficulty, you can't go back, and some more health, and blah blah blah. You must eat, drink, and sleep to survive. Companions can die permanently. Crippled body and limbs can only be healed with bed rest. Weapons and armor work very poorly at no durability. You can only fast travel to your ship. You can only sleep inside your ship. Inside your ship. Alright, so that is going to... I'm going to love that mode. I'm going to go with normal because I actually want to play this game. Once I get through it, I'll go back and I'll do it on Supernova for sure. Alright, conversation subtitles. Yes, I'm streaming. Bark subtitles.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Alright. Time for some stat allocation. Melee weapon damage and amount you can carry. Dexterity is probably... Oh, attack speed and... perception... Yeah.
We'll put those marksmanship scores to good use.
So that's for companions. Tech skills improve your knowledge of bodies, tools, and the universe.
Ah, a fellow tinkerer. Not much risk of injury in this profession.
Hey, I think somebody joined my stream, maybe. Alright, so female, let's go with face. We'll go with you. Why you got red eyes? I guess that's the thing in the future. Hairstyle. Oh, God. Oh, that is just awful. Alright, hair color. I like blue. Eyebrows. No unibrow. You know what? You look good with thin eyebrows. What the hell? Okay. Do they have the chops? Do they? Yes. They do have oh, my chops don't look like that though. Alright, if I make a male character, I can pretty much make myself. Ooh. But interesting features. Give her a permanently bloody nose. I picked normal. I haven't played the game yet, so I want to enjoy it, and then I'm going to go back through on Supernova because I really enjoy the survival setting on Fallout 4. I didn't play it on New Vegas, but I do like the survival aspect, so I think I'll really enjoy that, but I just want to enjoy the game first. How does everything sound, Magnolia? You're my only viewer. I don't want a dirt face. That's what I wanted. No dirt on my face. Do I want scars? I don't think I want a scar. Ooh, that's no good. Alright. What's your name? It's Jefferson. Yes. Okay, so unlock TTD location hit effect. Alright. Let's get this going.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Terra 2. New Earth. New Earth.
Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 90%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Inoperable.
Gonna check my audio levels really quick.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was
Inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally,
I can hear myself.
reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
I dig it. This game's got a real nice sense of style. Like, Fallout has a very specific style to it, and Obsidian's really good at stylizing their stuff.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes,
All
the
these
smuggler.
pipes and
His
tubes
name
and
is
buttons.
Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
I really dig this cockpit because it's a little simplified, but it looks a lot like a real cockpit for a spaceship.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
I think I was saying something a second ago, but God, for the life of me, I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah. Spaceships. And of course, I've seen spaceships, because we have them. I went to the Space Center in Alabama, and man, that stuff's just really cool. Stuff's really cool. And, like, looking at it, it actually kind of looks like junk. Did he see me? Probably.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
That's cool. Alright, so F to heal.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Do I have medical? No, I don't. I shouldn't have medical.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Okay, so it's VATS, but it's, what the hell is that game? Super Hot. Super Hot VATS. Okay, cool. Alright, that's my purple bar up there. Oh, cool. It lights up when you target them.
Come out and play! Playtime! You're gonna suffer!
Oh, right, I've got quick time. Where'd you go? The other one was over here somewhere? Where'd you go? Looted him. There he is.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech! Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Gotta go more!
Make you bleed!
I'm reloading! I just earned a fine bonus.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Alright, so... Spacer's Choice light pistol, and we've got telescoping staff. Yeah.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jefferson procedures initiated. Please engage in airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I guess I'm Captain
Well done,
Hawthorne.
Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Alright, so I like long guns personally. Perks. Oh. I didn't use my time dilation. Damn it. Burr, 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 burr. I can move faster. That is a nice thing to put in a game. I actually really appreciate that. Alright, so, oh, okay, there we go. I can see that there. Alright, so at 40, I get a bonus. Purr, purr, purr. I'll just put it all into guns this time. Okay. My walking speed is slightly more acceptable.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Could just kill them. Who would know? Alright, this is beautiful. Holy shit. What the hell's... Oh! This world has a ring too. That's super cool. Alright, I see like tents and shit over here. Can I kill people? Cute. Hi. Who are you? You're a marauder? Alright, so I've got like this. Oh, that did not work out for me. I can't just walk up with time dilation and pop them. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, I've got to come out here and lie again. Oh wait, is there anything else on the ship?
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000...
Breakdown. Hello. You know, get rid of all that. Oh, I've got armor too. Oh, right. All right, perks. 50% base health sounds good. Right, so journal, inventory. Ah! What are you? Okay, so this is going to be very much like New Vegas, I think. Very, very much like New Vegas. So
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Algae Lager. Some kind of board game.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them. The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Oh, it's locked. Alright. Let's go do this again. Oh, that's right, that's health.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it. And if this ship... Oh, by the... Edgewater... Now, if you'll excuse...
Alright. So, I'll pop these guys with this gun here. Pop, 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 and we're gonna be done. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Of course, I could go straight to my objective, but who wants to do that? Get a little sneaky, sneaky.
You hiding? You scared?
I thought that was me for a second.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend. Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know? 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Alright, so these are all just shithole corporate towns. I love it. This really is the future. There's infinite space, but you have to rent your gravesite. There we go.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
This is basically Firefly.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good Law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
Sure, Kaylee.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all. The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
I'm just walking around stealing shit. Whatever. Whatever. I guess nobody saw me. Where am I going? Out here. Alright, so I got my first companion, who is Kaylee, because this game, I think, is going to wind up being literally Firefly. This game is gorgeous. Gunplay feels a little bit better than Fallout, thank God.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Everybody's a dickhead. It's very, very Firefly in that way. I think this is going to be a fantastic game. I thought I was stuck. Thought I managed to get stuck like just as I was going to log off. I love it. I really do. I really do, and I need to play more of it, but I also have other stuff I want to get done. So I will be checking back with this game later, but so far, fantastic. So much, there's a lot of story to it. It looks so much nicer than Fallout 76 did, and that's going to be the comparison. It's not going to be Fallout 4. It's not going to be New Vegas. It's not going to be Fallout 3. It's not going to be Skyrim. No, 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 no. The latest game that has come out from Bethesda for $160. I paid $60 for it, and now they're charging an additional $100 in one of the dumbest moves that's getting a huge amount of backlash. $100 subscription for a terrible game. I said this is the worst time they could do this because The Outer Worlds is coming out. And these are games that will get compared. There's no stopping that. No stopping that. So they're charging $100 subscription fee, and it's broken. And instead of getting unlimited storage space, it's an unlimited garbage can to just throw out all your good shit. Which, you know, it was already a broken game, but now on top of that, you can pay $100 to break it even more, which is just amazing. Obsidian has a real opportunity here, and quite frankly, I think that they may have capitalized on it. I really like what I've seen, and I can't wait to play more. There's Dying Light. I'm really, really enjoying Dying Light. I'll be watching, seeing what Camelot's playing. What's tonight? Friday. So tomorrow night, Saturday, he'll be playing something. There might be a Tiny Badger stream tonight. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I do not know. I think she streamed yesterday. We might not have a Badger stream. I don't know. She's still getting her streaming schedule. I don't have a streaming schedule, but I just got back from a massage. I just got back. Just really the massage. I got some boxes, some bubble wrap. I'm going to be baking some cookies here in a second, and we just got our hot tub fixed. My back has been severely screwed up. My chiropractor is very happy because he managed to get some stuff cracked and aligned again today. And I couldn't do it last week. It was so bad that the chiropractor just didn't have a lot of room to work. They managed with the massage and the backy cracky, they managed to get me loosened up a little bit. But this week he managed to get me a little bit more. And I've actually can move my arms and I can breathe without pain, which is fantastic. Never get old. Fantavision and Camelot just did their podcast, and they're both complaining about being old. I think one of them's 26, the other one's 29. They have no idea. I hit 40 like a brick wall. Everything just fell apart. At 39, it started. At 40, I spent, I think, my 39th birthday I spent at my dad's funeral. And my 40th birthday, I spent in the hospital, but I was hospitalized both years. And just because I'm old, and shit breaks down, and it sucks. These young ones have no idea how much worse it gets. Stop aging, and join me again next time I play The Outer Worlds. Yeah, that's what it's called. The Outer Worlds. See ya.